Your voice, your station.
So, you want to hear school students talk about their travel experiences, learnings, escapades, episodes, knowledge, incidents from all the corners of the globe? Terra Talk, platform from where young voices reach out to the world. Brought to you by Terra Adventures.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Terra Talk. Today, the students of Euro International and I, Khyati, we are going to embrace a very heartful trip organized by Terra team.
Terra Talk, platform from where young voices reach out to the world.
Let's talk to a few students and know their best experience. So, Rashi, tell me your one of the best moments in our whole trip.
Imagine walking through the desert when suddenly a city appears, glowing, warm, almost unreal. That's Jaisalmer. Founded in 1156 AD by Maharaja Raval Jaisal Singh, it feels like history quietly rising out of the sand. As you step inside the Sonar Killa, you don't feel like a tourist, you feel like a part of daily life. People live here, laugh here, shop here, all within walls that have stood for centuries. The yellow sandstone glows under the sun, and somehow everything feels calm despite the extremities of temperature. At Patwaon ki Haveli, you slow down without realizing it. The carvings are so detailed, so delicate, they almost feel alive. And then there's Kuldhara, quiet, empty, place where silence speaks louder than words, reminding you how suddenly life can change. Jaisalmer will stay with you long after you leave.
Let's just say that the history of Jaisalmer itself is an ancient gem. Moving on, let's talk to Neeral about his best moment on our whole trip.
After exploring the mysterious lanes of Kuldhara, we reached Sam for a magical desert night. The camp was filled with traditional dance, colorful costumes, folk tales, songs and shairis that made the whole atmosphere come alive. We clapped, laughed and even tried a few dance steps ourselves. It felt like Rajasthan was celebrating with us. And then, before the sun could even start rising, we woke up and stepped out into the desert again. The night was still quiet and gradually the horizon began to glow. The sand changed colors from cool grey to warm orange and we witnessed the most beautiful sunrise at Sam. The desert looked endless, peaceful and alive. It was a moment none of us will ever forget.
Sunrise on desert was really so heartwarming and wholesome. Arav, tell me your superlative phase on the trip.
We just finished the most amazing morning in the desert. We started before the sun even came out, piling into the jeep for the bumpy ride across the sand to get there before the sun came up. Seeing the colors of the sky change while flying above the sand was a complete rush. The jeep took us across the desert at speeds that were thrilling. The ride finally took us to the location where the activities were going to take place. But the camel ride was the best way to experience it. Definitely a memorable start.
Yes, Arav, the Jeep Safari was thrilling. Now, Isha, what's your ideal moment?
After the Jeep Safari, our Jeeps took us to the camel ride, which was a dementing experience. Boarding the camel was a bit difficult and scary, but it was worth the experience. The camels started moving and we witnessed a beautiful sunrise in front of us. It was very mesmerizing to see the beautiful sand dunes of Thar while on the ship of the desert. When the camel landed, we were very scared, but yes, it was very fun experiencing that. It was an adventurous ride and you'll know that when you ride a camel.
Yes, camel riding in Rajasthan is a must. Harshal, what about you? Tell us your first-rate experience.
Thanks, Khyati. Now, the most exciting and surprising moment for us was the ATV ride. It wasn't originally included in the itinerary, but when we saw those roadster vehicles sliding across the sand, they instantly caught our attention. Ours, and even of our teachers. So yes, when I finally sat on the ATV with the wind blowing hard and the sand flying around, it brought out my inner child and made me genuinely happy. Riding an ATV in the desert with your friends is truly an experience everyone should experience at least once.
Yes, Harshal, ATV rides were really fun. Thanks for joining us today. We hope this episode gave you something to think about, something to laugh about, and something you can carry into the rest of your day. If you enjoyed the conversation, be sure to follow the podcast, leave a review, and share it with someone. We might love it too. Thanks for listening.
Like what you're listening? Stay tuned for a new podcast on classroomworld.com.
Terra Talk,
The #1 station.